Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made a video. As you can tell, I've moved. Had a lot going on, but anywho, I'm gonna make something in the crock pot today, and I decided I wanted to record it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm making, and I will leave the link to these in the description box below. So I went to my mother-in-law's house one night, and she had made these, and they were really good. So I was like, you know what, I think I want to make those myself. So they're called Mom's Sweet and Sour Ribs. It's on allrecipes.com. Basically, these are not, the way she did it was in the oven, not in the crock pot and all that. She boiled it and all this stuff, but I'm basically just going to do a little different. I'm going to make a crock pot version because it's going to make it so much easier for me. I forgot to take these ribs out last night. I can't remember what type of ribs these are. I think they're spare ribs. I don't know. They're frozen. I'm still going to put them in my crock pot, but I'm just going to put them on high for 8 hours. So I'm going to let it cook all day. I forgot to take them out last night, but I got to cook it. I got to work with it. So I'm just going to throw them in the crock pot. Yeah, so basically it says you need a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, dry mustard, cups of water, some soy sauce, half cup of vinegar, and then it says 2 pounds of pork spare ribs cut into bite-sized pieces. I don't know, I'm just using whatever I have. I have pork, I'm just going to use that, and you need a little vegetable oil and garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these. I'm going to rinse them off really good. Even though they're frozen, I'm still just going to rinse them really good. And then I'm going to put them all in the crock pot with like some of the seasoning. So I'll put salt, pepper. I don't have dry mustard, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I'll just season it with what I have. And then when they're almost done, I'll come back and then I'll make this soy vinegar, sweet and sour type sauce stuff. So, and then I'll pour that over the ribs while, you know, after they're all done or whatever. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like how these turned out, give them a try. Alright, so I got my crock pot out. I rinsed the ribs and stuff. Now it says season them with like salt, pepper, dry mustard. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. It's just like some seasoning salt, and it basically has salt and pepper, and you know, actually has mustard in it, to be honest. Look right there. So anyway, I'm just gonna use this, make it easier on myself. So just a little bit of seasoning salt. I'm not gonna like overdo it, but I'm gonna give it enough. So I think that should be good enough, because let me get under there. Soy sauce and everything's gonna have enough salt on it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to set it to high. I'm going to put it on, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do 6 hours or whatever, because I'm pretty sure they'll be done in about that time. And then when these are done, I'll show you what they look like after 6.5 hours. And these are frozen solid. These are completely frozen solid, as you guys can see. Well, it's hard to tell, but they are. I rinsed them. Look. They're completely frozen. So, I'll show you guys what these look like in 6 hours. And then we'll make the sweet and sour sauce for them. I'm going to make some rice in my Instant Pot, like a big pot. Hopefully this meal lasts me for like 2 days. That would be perfect if I could have this for dinner tomorrow as well. And, yeah, we'll be back. Alright, you guys, I am back. It's been about 6.5 hours since I started it. Well, 6 hours. I still got 30 minutes timer left on here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to check it out. As you can see, they're bubbling, so I'm gonna just check and see if they're fully cooked. Oh, let me grab a fork. Yeah, I'm just gonna check and see if they're fully cooked and make sure they're falling off the bone. Because if they don't fall off the bone, they're not really no good, are they? Okay, look at that. Boom. Let's check this one. Let's see, these are pretty hot, but I got 1 fork here. Yeah, that's good. Look at this. They're good to go. Look. Alright, that's perfect. So this one's a little shredded up now. But yeah. So when I put these in, I started them completely frozen because I forgot to thaw them out in time. And, you know, we had to eat tonight. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to keep these going. It's going to be fine. It's going to set to warm in like 30 minutes. And I'm going to start making that sweet and sour sauce. Okay, so for the recipe, you guys will see if you're interested, but you have to put in a 1/4 cup of flour, and then you could put your seasonings, but I already had seasoned the meat, so I'm not going to add those in. 2 cups of water, 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of vinegar. So I'm going to put, well, let me start with the soy, I guess. Let me grab that. Oh, I don't know if I have enough, but oh well. Work with what I got. Let's see. Let me read this again. Okay. So we need a cup of sugar. Alright, so we'll put the sugar in. I'll just go ahead and use this one. I'm gonna take. Oh, dang, that's gonna be kind of sweet. So this is 1/2 cup right here, so that's why I'm putting 2. And let's see. So this says 1/2 cup of soy sauce, so I'm pretty sure I don't have a 1/2 cup, but I'm pretty sure I have close to a 1/2 cup. So let's see. A little more than half. So that'll do. That will do. And then it said 1/2 cup of vinegar. And then 2 cups of water. So I'm just gonna. Usually if I'm cooking, I usually just use sink water when I'm cooking. So this is 1/2 cup, so I'm just gonna put 4 in. Yeah. One more. Okay. So let's see. It said whisk, but I don't know if I should do that. I'm gonna get a wooden spoon. Alright. So I'm going to. It says. This is weird with the flour, but. Oh well. Oops. I should have used cornstarch. I'll probably do that if this didn't come out the way I expected to. Bring to a boil, cook 10 minutes. Okay. Oh no, that's the ribs. Sorry guys, bear with me. This is my first time making this. Heat the oil in large skillet, brown the ribs. Mix in sauce mixture, bring to a boil. Okay. So I'm just going to let this come to a little boil. And then I guess I will put the ribs in a casserole dish and dump it over. Or I could just dump it in the crock pot, but there's a bunch of oils in it, so from the ribs. I'll probably drain it, probably take the ribs out, drain that, and then put them back in so I don't have to waste a dish, and just let this go for a little bit. So yeah, so this is pretty much the sauce. I'm gonna let this come to a boil now, and then when this comes to a boil, I'm gonna put it over the ribs in the crock pot, okay? So as you guys can see, there's quite a bit of liquid in there. So while my sauce is coming to a boil, I'm just gonna take the ribs out and drain all that that extra liquid. Alright guys, so now you can see I drained off all that liquid. So this is ready for the sauce now. Alright you guys, so I got it brought it to a boil and I just cut it down. So, oops. Brought it to a boil and I just cut it down. I put some garlic. I forgot the garlic part, so I just threw in some garlic. I put 2 cloves, 2 big ones, because I like a lot of garlic. So that's in there. Let me smell. It smells so good. Yeah, it smells pretty good. So I'm gonna just let this keep simmering on a little bit low. It's thickening up really nice. And then we're just gonna pour it over the ribs. All right. Yes, these got brown like this in the crock pot. I don't add any liquid. Oh, let me cut my music off. Sorry. Oops. Okay, sorry. Yes, these get brown like this in the crock pot. As long as you don't put liquid in it. Well, at least in my experience. So I got my sauce here. There's garlic and, you know, all that stuff. I'm just gonna pour it over this actually made a lot of sauce. So let that do its thing. Okay, I'm gonna just mix these up a little so I can make sure it gets all over them. And you know, I like this because it's gonna get thicker as it simmers. So I'm gonna just put it on for like high for 30 minutes. Oops. Yeah, for like 30 minutes and just let it, you know, thicken up real good. And I'm gonna make some rice with this in the Instapot. And then we're gonna, you know, put this over some rice and then have some like salad or something on the side. So I will show you the plate, how it looks, but this is basically it. Sweet and sour ribs. You can do regular ribs. You can do whatever pork really you want, I guess. But it was for spare ribs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I will show you my plate and how it turned out. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye. Alright, so this is the ribs, sweet and sour ribs. It's a instant pot rice. And we just have a quick little salad that I've put there for some health. Anyway, hope you guys try this out. It is so good. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.